Another Mainer has been found guilty for his role in the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. Kyle Fitzsimons from the town of Lebanon was convicted today on 11 charges in connection with that deadly day in Washington.
It will be months before he's sentenced, but the felony charges alone carry a maximum of 91 years in prison. And while the judge was strong in his convictions, he also didn't place all of the blame on Fitzsimons.
I am asking for your courage, sir. Courage to dispute what we all know is a garbage election.
That's the voice of Kyle Fitzsimons, the man from Lebanon, now convicted for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot. His voicemail left for U.S. Representative Jared Golden was one piece of evidence in the trial against him, along with a conversation he had with Lebanon's Select Board shortly after the riot.
It was going to be the last day of the Republic. I wanted to live it like I lived every day.
U.S. District Judge Rudolph Contreras said video and photographic evidence in the trial clearly showed Fitzsimons' part in the attack. The judge found Fitzsimons guilty on all 11 charges against him. 7 felony charges include obstruction of an official proceeding, meaning Congress certifying Joe Biden as the winner of the presidential election, also engaging in physical violence in a restricted building or grounds, and 4 counts of assaulting or impeding law enforcement officers and doing so with a dangerous weapon, referencing an unstrung bow that Fitzsimons was seen tossing as a spear into the crowd of officers. The judge heard testimony from Officer Sarah Beaver and Sergeant Fusen Wynn, both with the Metropolitan Police, and Capitol Police Sergeant Aquilino Gunnell, who all said they were impacted in some way by Fitzsimons. Those 7 felony charges carry a maximum sentence of 91 years in prison. Fitzsimons was also found guilty of 4 misdemeanor charges, including entering and remaining in a restricted building or grounds, disorderly and disruptive conduct in a Capitol building or grounds, and committing an act of violence in a Capitol building or grounds. Those 4 offenses carry a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison. Judge Contreras took a moment to recognize that Fitzsimons was in part a victim himself, saying, quote, Mr. Fitzsimons' fervent belief in the lies he was being told about the election is truly saddening, and to be sure, much of the blame for the events of that day rests with the people in positions of power who spread those lies. Kyle Fitzsimons will have to wait until February to be sentenced. The judge said the courts are tied up with so many other January 6th insurrection cases.
Fitzsimons is one of 5 people with ties to Maine charged in the riot. Glenn Mitchell Simon was sentenced to 8 months earlier this year.